crispy.
All right, guys. So we are doing another March Mini-Mates shot. Um, the first week is favorite characters, and one of the day's themes is fantasy. Honestly, not my biggest genre. Of course, I love Lord of the Rings like any normal human being with good taste. And I really enjoyed The Witcher, but honestly, like fantasy is one of those things. There isn't that much stuff out there for me to really get all that excited about. So, but as far as mini mates go, there are the Pathfinder mini mates, and they're ones that I don't use nearly enough. So I use these the goblins from that series are awesome. They're different. A lot of them have different personalities. Have a lot of personality to them. A lot of them look different, and this is just them going through a cavern. With the one in front, he's got a torch, and of course, I'm going to take that torch, use a laser pen to light up the flame, just to give it a little extra something for the shot. But yeah, this will be my first week fantasy shot. Awesome. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to post these. So far, I'm trying to put a little extra effort into these March of Mini-Mates shots, not just because of the competition, but just because I got plenty of time. I still got like 10 days, or I actually only got 8 days to the end of the month, but hopefully this weekend I'll bust a bunch out and get ahead of myself. I'm just excited about the whole March of Mini-Mates themed month. So, yeah. Just took a bunch of garden rocks, surrounded them with it, took these other pieces of styrofoam that I painted, and kind of gave it a little bit more tight, closed up look. And yeah, you got a bunch of goblins walking through, some caverns and stuff. So exciting stuff. You know what? I think I'm going to add a little bit more to this. I'm going to get some skulls. Hold on. Yeah, much better. Much better. So very happy to get those in there. I'm glad I added that little bit of extra to it. Yeah, usually the more detail the better. So great. Anyways, let's move on to another shot. All right, so here's our next shot. I thought this was going to become like a throwaway shot or something, and then turned out think I'm going to, keep this one. Um, you know, I it's so weird. I started this picture. I thought, all right, this is what I'm gonna do for March Mini Mates, and then I took it, and I just didn't think it was enough detail. And then after looking at it a few more times, and I had it all ready to post on Instagram, I ended up taking it back down because this will be my sci-fi shot. Predator is one of my favorite, franchises of all time, and I just, yeah, I gotta use this one. It just turned out so good. The Predators look so good. It's kind of weird because I've always thought that they don't look as good as I wish they did, but the Predators themselves, they are kind of hard to pose. And I haven't used them that much, but you know what? I think the Predators are going to be. I got to start posting them more because they just look so slick from the side shot. So yeah, that's basically all the shot is these two looking at some kind of globe of America, and then I did take a laser pointer, and where are we? And just kind of pointed at somewhere in Asia. I'm not as good with my geography in all these countries over here. Hoping that it's close to Vietnam or wherever the first Predator took place. Yeah, and it just turned out good. I just love this angle on the Predator himself. It looks very cool. So, anyways, yeah, keeping that's my sci-fi shot for the first week of March Mini Mates. So, on to the next one. All right, so this is not going on March Mini Mates, but I had the Predator out, and I just really didn't want to put him away. Obviously, I sounded enthusiastic in the last shot, and I had these skulls out from the Troll shot, didn't put them away yet. So, or the Goblin shot, so I decided just to throw something together that would look cool, just for the old Instagram, and this is pretty much it. We got him in a cave or something with a bunch of human skulls all over the place. I really wish I could find a spine, a human spine, especially for for him to be like standing up holding a skull with a spine, like in the movies and stuff. But maybe someday I'll figure it out. I'll have to maybe make some or something out of some wire or whatnot. But yeah, this is pretty much it. Fun little shot. Yeah, with a bunch of human skulls. These are actually beads, by the way. You can get them at Joann Fabric, in case anybody's wondering. It's where the holes in the heads come from. But they pretty much are the same size as MiniMaid heads. So, smaller like a skull would be, and they work really good for some shots. So, anyways, yeah, let's go on to another shot. So here is my, for the first week, there's a theme that's the TV show. I thought about doing Star Trek, but couldn't come up with an idea. So I picked the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't use them nearly enough. And just kind of want to do a group shot of them versus the Foot Clan. And Mikey, taking out a foot soldier with a skateboard. Kind of weird that I went with him. Actually, Raphael's easily my favorite of the crew. But yeah, Michelangelo's always fun. So yeah, he's in the air. We got his nunchucks out. He's taking them out, and then I peppered in the rest of the turtles in the back. Just to give it that effect, or just to get everybody in there for a cool shot. So Michelangelo's waxed up with a wooden dowel on the back of this construction set. You guys, if you've seen these videos before, you've seen me do that a bunch of times. So yeah, that's basically it. And then I just kind of threw in foot soldiers, yeah, and then the turtles in the background. So yeah, very fun little shot. Unfortunately, we never got the 90s Turtles. We were supposed to get the 90s Turtles, and they canceled it because I don't think this line did very good. But it's kind of weird that they went with this in the first place, because the 90s, I think with the demographic of the people that buy mini-maids, the 90s would have been a much better wave to start out with. And like seriously, the wave that they had like everybody in it. It had the four turtles and Splinter and April and Casey Jones and Baxter Stockman and Shredder and Bebop and Rocksteady and Army Builder, Foot Soldier. And if this is all we ever get, I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to deal with that. But I really loved the 90s Turtles. It's a shame that we never got those. But anyways, this is pretty much that shot. So yeah, the Turtles taking on the Foot Soldiers. So fun little shot. Let's go on to the next shot. All right, so this is going to be the final shot for this video. That week one, the final day is your favorite civilian mini-mate, and this is one of myself. Kind of looks close to me. What I do look like, I always wear all-star shoes. And then for those of you who know me a little bit better outside of the toy community, I'm big into hiking. I'm big into outdoors. I don't necessarily hunt or fish. Well, I guess I do fish, but I really love hiking and hitting up the bike trails and then getting outdoors and being in nature and seeing nature and stuff. So every once in a while, I'll take this civilian version of myself with. I have pictures from the Badlands and what's it called, the Black Hills and a few other places that I take this guy with. I have a few interchangeable parts for him to make him look a little bit more like me. But yeah, this is me on a nature hike, and then a squirrel just taking a rest, and a squirrel kind of running up next to me. All these trees are from hobby stores, and the roll-up grass actually is from a hobby store also. I think it's from Michael's. And then I basically propped, another level up to give it a hill effect. And then it's just, yeah, like I said, me just hanging out in nature with a squirrel coming up to me. Threw a bunch of rocks around just to get a little bit more than just a little bit more, diversified nature. I like that I have 3 different colors of trees here. So that kind of gives it a little bit of a mix, a little bit more of a mix with just kind of the nature. Because, you go out in the woods, you typically not just one color of tree out there and stuff. So, yeah, that's basically it. That's it for this video. I'm kind of happy I got my first week of March of MiniMates done. And then I think I got one other one done. So hopefully I'll bust out a couple more today. Just so I'm ahead for the month. But anyways, thanks for viewing, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. Check out the description of the video for the link to my Instagram page, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.